Shalom, boys and girls. That means peace. And that's how they greet each other in Israel. That's the country we're learning about this month. Do you want to know where it's at? Well, let's get our map. Here's our map. Well, first of all, where do we live? That's right, in Minnesota. And what's the country? The United States of America. Good job. We're right here. Now, Israel is way over here. It's so tiny, right there. It's that little tiny pink spot. That is Israel, the country we're learning about. They speak Hebrew. Most of the people speak Hebrew there, but they do speak some English as well. So let's see, how long would it take us to get there? Oh my gosh, it would take us almost 13 hours on an airplane to get from Minnesota all the way to Israel. And it's about 6,240 miles away from us. Wow. And they're 8 hours ahead of us. So if you look at the time right now and add 8 hours, that's what time it is. Pretty crazy, right? Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. Let's get my map back here. And what else do we talk about with the map? What's all the blue stuff, friends? That's right, it's the oceans. Are you ready to sing our song? Let's make some waves. Oh, I can name the oceans, the oceans, the oceans. I can name the oceans, there are only 5. The Atlantic, the Pacific, the Indian, the Arctic, and the 5th one is the southern, the southern, the southern. The 5th one is the southern, and that makes it 5. Good job, friends. Okay, so there's water and lakes and oceans around Israel, but there's one place that's called the Dead Sea. It's really a lake. They call it the sea, but it's really just a lake. And there's something kind of cool about that. There's so much salt in it that no plants or animals can live. That's why they call it the Dead Sea. And look at this lady. She doesn't even have a life jacket on. Did you know that salt water helps you float? That's how much salt there is in the ocean. Maybe we'll do a fun experiment this month so you can see for yourself what floats in salt water and what doesn't, right? Let's see, here is the land. And did you know that some people actually live in tents? They're called nomads. That means they travel around so much, they just live in a tent so they can just go to new places whenever they want to. I think that might be kind of fun, right? Maybe for a little while. Let's see, there's that lady. Lots of really cool things. Look at that, there's even mountains. Wow, a lot of really neat things. Look at that, they have animals there. There's a dog. Do you have a dog at your house? I don't, I have 2 cats. Now look at this. This is called the Cubelets. It's a big farm, well, and it's a big community where a bunch of families live together in the same place and they share their food, their cars, things like that. I think it's kind of neat. They grow their own vegetables too. Do you grow your own vegetables? I have a few things out in my garden. Tomatoes, cucumbers. Well, I'm waiting for those to grow. But lots of fun things. I wonder what they eat in Israel. Do you know what this is? That's right, it's a mango. How about this? Ooh, I like to put this in my water. It's a lemon. How about that? It's an orange, that's right. They like orange and tangerines in Israel. And of course, everybody loves grapes, that's right. And these are really yummy too. These are one of my favorite things. Do you know what these are? I'll hold them up. That's an olive. Yummy. There's lots of different kinds of olive. And this is a cup called a pita bread. So it's just like a little pocket. This is just pretend, so it doesn't open. It's a pocket and you can put different things in there. One thing they really love to put in there is hummus and falafel. Falafel is kind of like hummus, Well, hummus is made by chickpeas, and falafel is chickpeas, and you can put some vegetables in there, maybe cucumber, maybe some parsley, some onion, whatever you want, and you scoop it into a little ball and you fry it up. They usually put it on a stick and eat it, or they put it in their pita sandwich to eat. Yum, I think that sounds pretty good. Let's see what else. Oh, do you know what this is? That's honey. Who likes honey? I love peanut butter and honey sandwiches. But you know what? They like to eat honey with nuts as a dessert. Kind of yummy. Different kinds of nuts, maybe hazelnuts or Brazil nuts or pecans and walnuts, things like that. They're kind of fun to crack those open. Maybe you do that at maybe Christmas time. I know that's what we do. Well, let's see. Oh, look at that. There's the boys and girls from Israel. And there's their flag. So you're going to get a new sticker this month. Do you see that little hat that boy has on? It's like that. It's called a yarmulke. Can you say that? Yarmulke. And that's what the little boys wear. Oh, there's the Dead Sea. Look at, he's floating there too, just like I told you. So much salt. Here is a really cool picture of a lot of different places in Israel. Do you see the men with the big black hats on their head? Oh, look at, there's the town of Israel. Look at all those neat places. Now this guy right here is doing something kind of special. I have a big picture on the back side here. Do you ever pray or make a wish? That's what they do at this place. It's called a wailing wall. And they might write their prayers or their wishes on a little piece of paper, and they tuck it inside the cracks of the wall. Maybe you can pretend to make your own wailing wall and write a little note and put it in there. That'd be kind of fun, don't you think? Wow. Look at this. Do you know what those are? Those are the letters in Hebrew. Remember, that's the language that they speak. They have different holidays they celebrate too. They don't celebrate Christmas. Well, some people do, but some people celebrate a holiday called Hanukkah. Have you ever heard of that? Well, Hanukkah is pretty special. They have the Festival of Lights. And did you know that there's 8 candles on there? And for Hanukkah, they take this middle candle and they light a new candle every day for 8 days in a row, and they give each other gifts. That holiday is called Hanukkah, and it's about the same time that Christians celebrate Christmas. Kind of neat, huh? Oh, do you see this? This is a game. It's called a dreidel, and you know what? You're going to get to play that this month. So there's little tiny I don't know if it's called a dice. Let's see, what's it called? A gelt? I'm just learning too. Well, anyways, it looks like this. There's different shapes on there, and they mean different things. This is a nun, and that means you do nothing. That is a Gimmel, and you get everything that's in the middle. That is hay. You get half of what's in the middle. And that one is shin. You put 1 in the middle. And what am I talking about? You get in the middle and you put 1 in the middle. Well, you can play with real money or just gold coins, just like that. That's a fun game. Let's see, what else? Let me read this short little story for you, okay? Look at this. Let's visit Israel. We'll fly on a big jet plane and land at Ben Gurion Airport. Climb the hills of Jerusalem in a bright yellow tour bus. Walk along the rocky walls of the old city. There, can you see it better? Ride in a farm tractor in the orchards on a Cubelets. What's an orchard, do you know? It's where different things grow. It's kind of like a farm. There's trees with oranges growing. I bet they have apple trees. And I bet they grow olives too. oh my goodness, sail in a glass-bottomed boat off the coast of Iliad. Wow, look at that. Wouldn't that be cool? You can even see the fish swimming because it's a glass bottom. Bounce down a colorful Jeep canyon in an open Jeep. Oh, bounce down a colorful desert in an open Jeep. Look at that. Whoa, Butter. Good thing he has his seatbelt on. Oh, let's see. Oh, sway in a cable car to the fortress atop Masada. Ooh, that'd be kind of scary on a windy day, don't you think? What's this one? Ride a tall camel through the market in Beersheba. Do you know what a market is? A market is a place where they go shopping, might have their food or clothing or rugs or dishes and whatever things they want and need. Float in the salty Dead Sea. Remember, you don't even need a life jacket on. That's pretty neat. Would you like to come along? Wow. We are going to have so much fun learning about Israel this month. Let's see. I want to show you something else too. They have lots of animals there. They have a zoo. Do you have a zoo by your house? Well, this zoo has all the animals, almost all the animals of the world. There's a gorilla. Horse? Well, that one might be on the farm, on the Cubelets. What's this one? A giraffe. She's so cute. And a zebra. Look at that guy. A camel. That's right. Oh. A tiger. Remember, a tiger has stripes. A lion doesn't. Let's see what else I have here. Ooh, there's one with spots. That looks like a leopard. How about that guy? That's a stork. Oh, there he is, king of the jungle, the lion. Oh. How about this guy? A hippopotamus? Hippo, that's his nickname. What else do I have here? Ooh, a snake. A sheep. So they have such a cool zoo in Israel. It's like all the animals that were on the ark. Have you ever heard about Noah's Ark? That's a pretty neat story. Oh, let's see. I think I was going to ask you a question. Remember we talked about honey? Where does honey come from? Does anybody know? That's right. It comes from honeybees. And we're going to learn more about them this month too. But I think that's all I have for now, my friends. So remember to be good listeners and take turns. Shalom. Remember that means peace. Bye-bye, friends.